Happy Sunday, everybody. Good evening. It's been a very, very restful weekend, I have to say. I have been working on YouTube and unboxing this weekend, but other than that, it's been pretty restful. I woke up this morning and my software was disabled. I was messaging Miguel from Toy Quest 101, like, have you seen the same thing? And we were kind of put our heads together. But yeah, my software that I use for YouTube is down right now, so I was kind of disappointed with that. I think. We'll have to maybe seek other options or wait for a an update for that. So that's it just kind of threw me for a loop today because I had everything ready to go. I do have the Iron Man review coming up. It's already filmed. I just got to get it all together and get it to YouTube. So I look forward to doing that. That's probably what I'll be doing tomorrow, and then doing a final. I think I got one more review to do, or two more reviews to do, but I'll knock those out tomorrow. It's great to see everybody here. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're going to wrap up the weekend with statue news and what's different, what's new right now. But it's great to see everybody here. Mr. Kiefer, good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing good. It's been a long weekend. I'm glad it's over. I feel like I had a microphone plugged into me all damn weekend. Yeah,
It's true.
It's fun to stream, but at some point you gotta like turn it off a little bit.
Yep.
You get stream overload, but it's fun. And what did I do today? I don't know. I messed around with some lighting
Okay.
scenarios with some of my pieces, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, I was enabling myself all day today, and I mean all day yesterday evening, all day today. Looking at pieces, photoshopping things together, looking at deals that we'll probably talk about here in just a minute. But there's pieces that are on my mind right now that I don't know if I'm going to get or not, even though I just bought four. So there's still more pieces on the list. Let's take a, you know what, Alan, you told me today you need to chill out just a little bit. So I think we're going to chill out just a bit before we pull more triggers, I think. But because there's just so many more pieces. You watch, they're going to announce some big, like Dog Alien pretty soon here. They're going to announce a few things. So I know I'll be buying even more. So we're going to have to wait for those. We'll see what happens with that. Noah, straight out of Noah's Ark. I know you've been working all weekend and you got that tired face, but you're still smiling, man. Great to see you.
Yeah, man. I had the opposite. Yeah, did a 15-hour day yesterday, so it was a long one. Had a big event at work, but everything went really well, so it was good. But yeah, man. So I also went into work today for a little bit, came home, took a long nap, and I've just been kind of hanging out since then. So doing good. But yeah, man, it's great to sit down and see you guys.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah, well-deserved nap sounds like after a 15-hour shift. That would kill anybody. So, so yeah. I mean, I'm at my new position. I'm like, I'm up at like 4 in the morning, but I'm off by I think 3 o'clock in the afternoon every day. But then I still got an hour drive. I got traffic. So by the time I get home and everything else, so. But yeah. Well, I'm glad everybody's on. Let me address the chat because we have a lot of people coming in still. Brian, great to see you. Okay, you're cooking. I wonder what you're cooking, sir. Make sure you get me a plate because I'm always eating. All right. Meals are great to see you. My man, JWR. He's got some new pieces coming in. He's trying to, redo his man cave, but I just love the way he set up his art. It looks really good. It really has that real nice feel. And, the more I look at Matt's collection, if you haven't seen, he's got some great art, but the way he displays it, it looks just amazing. It's amazing with all of his art, and then he's got his statues around it. It looks really great. I've always thought about doing something like that, but the way he has it to where they're just spaced out perfectly, it looks great like that. I just haven't done that or took the time. The best I did was right over here with my Alex Rosses, but those are huge pieces, man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we're good to go. That's kind of how it went. That's kind of how it went. So, but great to see you. Thanks for being here. Terry has always got my back. And this enabler right here, this guy right here, talking to him. We were talking all day today. And man, he's really got some great pieces coming up, Alan. And he did some video for the channel that we'll be posting this week. And you'll all be very surprised because my mind was blown seeing at some of the statue he has. So He's got some great pieces, and he continues to build them too. And we're going to talk about one here that he has on pre-order that's on my list, and we'll go over that in just a minute. Okay, the artist has arrived. Great to see you, Kinsey. Thanks for being here, and it's great to see you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's still coming in. Terry, great to see you. Yep, I think we're good. Oh, man, fine tip. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. You can't have a show unless Mr. Kramer's here. Great to see you, sir. And who else do we have? That's your kingdom. Great to see you. Oh, it is. Alan shows up at every. Well, Alan, can you answer that? Can you answer? I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm just plugged into the Matrix, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, depending on pricing, we're thinking of Quad Library. Yeah. So I talked to a few collectors about doing a large pre-order because a lot of us are going to pick that up, and I don't want anyone to feel obligated to order it on stream or anything because these are very expensive pieces. But I do plan on ordering one through Cosmic Chase. We're going to look at that and see how that works and see what's going on with that. I still got to see the price. I still got to see more pictures. I'm pretty sure I'm all in, Alan, but I still would like to see everything before you spend money on a $2,500 piece maybe or more.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? We talked about $2,600 probably for that piece. You thinking?
The dog alien?
Yes.
It's hard to say. The last one they did has grown in popularity to where, in the aftermarket, it's going for above retail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that Prime One is aware of that. And
sure.
they're probably going to want to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
And that's my only fear with that piece. So, and plus it's huge.
It's really big. You're probably the only one out of the only one that I know of that can fit that in a case. So I can't wait to see this all come together. But there's no doubt about it. I'm buying that. I'm getting it. I don't care what I'm going to buy it. So
you don't care about the price.
Okay. I really don't. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. But I'm going to buy this one. So
I think it'll definitely be over 2K. So
yeah, I plan on it. Like I plan on
2,500, 2,600 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking with Josh last night, and he was like, "Man, these are getting half scale prices." I said, "Man, I passed half scale prices about 5 months ago, like because of all the ones I've been buying, like the bus and everything else. Those are very expensive. But to be honest, when you get them in hand, you know why they're so expensive because they're so detailed. I mean, yeah, I mean,
White Knight is quarter scale, and I believe that was like $2,600.
Yeah.
Plus,
you know what? I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And that piece still goes for a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I do know someone that has some new in a box sealed on sale right now, but you don't get much of a discount. So it's still pretty pricey. This is no joke. I ordered that the White Knight came to the house in the box, never opened. I sold it that same week to somebody else. I never got to see it.
Man, you missed out.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. It did, but that's when I started selling everything. So I was like, you know what? Let's start over. So I sold that too. I sold that too. I was starting over. So if you got questions in the chat for the panel, post them and we'll talk about them this evening. We do have a lot to discuss. We'll go the 1 hour mark, but I did want to get the chat involved on Sundays from now on. So if you have any questions for the panel, feel free to post them here. I do get a lot of questions throughout the week, and we'd love to answer them for you. Okay, so let me bring up this picture real quick because I've got to give a shout out to my man because I was talking with him today. Let me make sure I take this off first, though. I love you too. Thank you. Let me see here. Jay was teasing this weekend. Yes, the Joker is getting finalized for Legendary Beasts. You can't see everything, but what you can see, it looks fantastic. It looks great.
Is this the one that there's a variant of this?
Yeah.
Harley standing next to him?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, that smile and teeth. I think the teeth are a little yellow. They could be a little bit. I mean, they may just cut it back just a little bit. But other than that, this is a fantastic looking portrait, and I can't even see all of it. But it looks great. Noah, do you agree with that, or what do you think of this?
Yeah, man, I think it looks really good. I know, what is it? I think Brian was interested in this one, I believe.
Yep.
So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if he jumps on it once it comes out. But it looks really good, man. I mean, I would consider one too because for now I plan on keeping Tech 1000, and I would maybe consider getting a third scale Joker to go with it. I do
Mhm.
really like the one that goes with Punchline. I like that one a lot, but I just wish he wasn't sitting down. Um,
Yeah, I
and
know
then
what you mean.
what's the other one? I forget. The Say Cheese. But that one I wasn't too crazy about either. I thought it was good, but so I would even consider this depending on how it comes out altogether. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a good comic Joker in my collection.
Yeah, look, Brian saying the same thing. Tone the teeth back slightly, but he does like it. Uh, Alan, do you like this piece at all?
I need to see more. I can't see very much here, but I recall seeing a teaser that Jay had put up once for a brief second that had the Harley standing next to him, and I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. I don't think I don't. Yeah, they. Did you catch all of the prototype pictures that Jay had posted? A while months back that had both these characters together with the switch outs and things. I think this looks way better than the images he had posted.
Hmm.
Um, I and that's almost hard to do, right? Like, here's a
Yep.
concept art. Let me make a statue even better than that. So, uh, shout out to Jay because he's working
It,
hard.
it looks like they got really nice texture in that purple suit.
Yes,
Hmm.
It's not
it does.
just smooth. They've got some texture in it, and it looks like the same thing going on with the green shirt. The silk tie's got a nice sheen to it, so it looks like silk. Yeah, so far I like what I see.
Yeah, same. This is one piece that I think is going to do really well for them, and I really want to see more. Kids was saying that I want that Joker punchline one. Yeah, I mean it's that's a great statue. I've always loved it, and I love the switch shot on that one that has the half portrait, the half
Oh
cowl.
yeah, oh
Makes that
yeah.
look so awesome. Yeah, great piece. But um, everything that Legendary Beast has touched has looked incredible to me. I mean, they've done a great job with it. And I can't wait for their first pieces to come out. I do know, I think I remember him mentioning that quarter 2 will be Batman shipping to, and that's important this year for LBS to get these pieces out into collectors' hands, start seeing these. But very impressed with the Iron Man, which you'll see a video me doing one very soon of not just Mark 7, but also the LBS Iron Man. I'll be doing a video based on that for YouTube, and I look forward to seeing what Jay does next because that Iron Man he just did, and it's just amazing comic wise, and he continues to just do really well. So I wish him all the best. Great friend, but also an amazing CEO for LBS. What a great representation for those characters and things. And he mentioned it on the show before is that he wanted to make these characters the best they can possibly be, and I think he's doing that. I really do. So uh, I can't wait to see more. Yeah. So let me bring this up here real quick. And Alan, this one's for you. Let me bring this
Uh-oh.
up. You haven't even seen it yet. What's the oh for?
I know it's going to cost me some money.
Yeah,
No, it won't.
you haven't ordered something in a while, Alan. You got to
Yeah,
get
I
online.
can agree with
Thanks, Noah.
that. Yes, I love you too. Let me get rid of this message here real quick. Yeah, so this one's for you, Alan. And I know you've seen this already. Oh, here we go. Todd posted this week, and he had a picture
Jeez.
of the Terminator box here that showed up to someone's door. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get notification from the freight company. Maybe this week I'll hear something. I know it was shipped out. I think the label was generated about 4 to 5 weeks ago, so
Okay.
it has shipped. It was on a boat, so
Yeah.
we're just waiting for it to hit the U.S. But
Yeah.
man, I'm not looking forward to it because I've seen some people posting that they said it's like the heaviest damn thing they've had to try to get in their house, stuff like that. I'm like, oh
Well, hell.
I
yeah,
can't believe this
exactly.
thing's over 200 pounds. That's just insane, man.
So, okay, well, listen, I'll just tell everybody here, I am determined to get this reviewed, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get it. We're going to get Alan. I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the box and bring it into the house onto the lift cart and then wheel it over here and then literally hydraulic up to where it's supposed to be at. And we'll look, and I think what I'll do is I'll review it from the hydraulic press. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's probably what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll put a tablecloth over it to make it look nice so you can't see that.
Yeah,
And then we'll do that because this thing is extremely heavy, and but I do want to make sure that we do some type of live review with it.
yeah.
I want the collectors to see
You,
this.
you might you might have to get your neighbor over to help you get that manhandle that thing together.
Hey man, a 6 pack and the man is over here. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, that's really all it takes. Just give him a six
yeah.
pack and he'll be over here.
I know I'm going to be calling in some favors.
Yeah. Um, uh, the box is huge, and that's. I mean, this is like. No, I even think you would have trouble with this because it looks pretty darn heavy.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah. That's insane. I just
I
can't
mean,
imagine. I mean, the Witch King, the half scale Witch King was big enough for me. I can't imagine this thing.
yeah. I mean,
Crazy.
this looks really big. But my label is generated, and it will be it has already shipped.
Hmm.
So I'm just waiting for me to get the notification that it will be here, but it's on the way. So Alan's will be here probably first. I'm sure he'll do a live unboxing with that one. So that way everybody can see it as well.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right after it. I'll be right after it. So, oh, so Dinesh was saying, oh, I've seen it in person. Not sure why it says that. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Dinesh, it could be that base, and I got in Iron Man behind me over there, Mark 7. You can see him behind me. Um, it was in two boxes, and one box was very light. The other box felt like it was a dead weight. I mean, it was just extremely heavy, that base. But yeah, it could be the base for the Terminator that's really heavy. That's what I'm thinking, anyways.
Mm.
I wonder if the portrait's removable, Alan. Like everything's assembled. I don't know how that works. I got to see more. Hmm.
I'm
Gotta
not
see.
sure.
Dinesh was saying he saw that at San Diego Comic Con. So, yeah, I did see that it was there. What did you think of it, Dinesh? Did you like it? Did it look good to you? I'm wondering what your thoughts were. But yeah, great piece coming up, and I cannot wait to get that in hand. Let me see here real quick. There was a collector that posted this weekend, and I really love the setup. It looked really great. Let me see here real quick. I'll make sure to give him props for that for sharing with us. Nicholas, let me bring this up here. There we go. This was his Avengers display, and I just thought it looked fantastic the way he had it set up.
Hmm.
When we talk about someone having a really good eye on how things should be placed and coincide together, I thought that he did a great job with that. It looks fantastic, man. It looks great. Congratulations on your setup. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
I've never seen that Iron Man bust in person, but that was really nice. But I think it's I don't can't recall who. Oh, I think it was a sideshow that made that Black Panther up there on the right. I think it
Mhm.
is. Yeah, I've always wanted a Black Panther, and now I want them to do a 1/3 one. So we'll see.
That Hulk is awesome.
It
That's
is.
really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Is that a custom? It looks like it looks like a custom.
I think this
That's
was a
awesome.
licensed company.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
remember seeing it. a while back, but it looks great. It looks great.
Yeah.
Congratulations! What an amazing setup. I thought that looked awesome. So let's bring up this piece here. So I was doing some window shopping today.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything, so but I did bring this up, and this came to my attention today, and I did find one. I found someone that has one at a good
Oh,
deal.
really? I thought they were sold out.
Yes, they are, but I found some. I found someone that has one
Okay.
at a really good deal. Um, so I was doing some photoshops and things, and here's the measurements here: 92 centimeters in height and 60 centimeters in width and 45 centimeters in depth. I did some Photoshop. I put it together. Um, I think where it will shine for me in my collection would be with like either side by side with the Hulkbuster or catty corner to like each side of where I'm going to put another line of statues. So Hulkbuster on one side and the Hulk on the other side. So I'm just not sure. This is one piece that I've always loved, but getting Iron Man yesterday, I was like, man, this would look really good in the collection too. So the question is that that because this brings a very heavy price tag. Um, is this one that should come home, to the collection? And Alan, I think you said today that it's a great piece, but it should be like a standalone, and go with more Iron Man in your setup. I mean, is that how you feel about that?
Well, I know one of the pictures you posted in the private chat was this with the RDJ bust in the middle and your other Iron Man piece on the other side.
Right.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
Okay.
I feel like with the RDJ bust in the middle, another Iron Man piece on the other side would be the way to go.
Yeah.
Incomparable to the Queen that you just got, something like a third scale.
Yeah.
But I do think. Oh, do you know what the height is on this versus the height on your quarter scale uh, Hulkbuster?
They're about the same size, almost identical in size.
Really?
Yeah, because I think Hulkbuster is 35 and this is 36.
Holy, he's
Yeah.
that big.
Yeah, that's a 1/4 scale statue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think those two, because they're both movie pieces,
Yeah.
would kind of make sense to put those somehow together, either on pedestals or somehow
Yeah.
adjacent to each other, as opposed to putting this Hulk in with the RDJ bust.
Yeah. I'm
What do
really
you,
liking this piece.
Noah? What do you think about that scenario?
I'm not sure because even though I know that they would come out at the same height, if they're scaled differently,
Yeah.
that's the only part that would maybe bother me a little bit. I don't know. I do like this Hulk. I do think. I mean, as a statue, I think it's kind of a little bit simple, but I know the detail is amazing with the silicone and everything. But I don't know. I'm not really sure about this one.
Okay.
So not sure what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome piece, but I'm just not. I'm not sure how well it would pair with the Hulkbuster. And like I said, I'm not sure if it really fits with the Iron Man so much. I mean, it is a Queen Studios 1/3, so that definitely is a benefit. And the bases do match with the one with the Iron Man you just got. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know, man. It's a tough one. And I forget, what is this going for roughly?
this is a $4,500 piece.
That's
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, that's a
very.
lot.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. It's a lot. Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
very, very heavy price tag for this. Alan, that's as much as buying that, alien bust. So I mean, but there's so many pieces that I want right now, and there's a lot that I have on my list. But
I think you have to start prioritizing.
yeah, I think so too. My prioritizing is like Yeah, I'm just getting this one. I'm just gonna get it. Well, the ones that I really wanted that were like that I had to have, they're pre-ordered now. So I've got everything coming in that's locked, and that's
Mhm.
great. But
Is is this your favorite movie Hulk?
oh, 100%, because
It
there's not
is.
another better one
Okay.
than this.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's not a better one than this. So this could be coming home. I'm gonna sleep on it tonight, but this is probably don't be surprised if you see in the chat tomorrow. Guess what I did? So yeah, don't be surprised. But I've got some more pieces coming in. But this one here is on my list. So we'll see. We'll see. Great piece. So the Hulkbuster's overscaled 1/3. Oh yeah, it's definitely overscaled. I love it to the fact of where I sold XM's version versus this one,
Mhm.
and the XM one is fantastic, by the way. But this one was more of it matched movie, and that's what I have in here mainly. So that's why I kept it. That's why I
I,
kept.
I know they may not scale perfectly together. One's a third, one's a quarter. But like was just in the chat, the Hulkbuster is way overscaled.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
So I still think that if you put them in proximity to each other, they're both movie pieces. That
Right.
you could probably get away with it.
Yeah, Marcos is watching football right now, like kicking back and watching the show at the same time. But Jay, what's the plan for Mark One and Hope? Oh, great, that's a great question. So I'm going to take Mark One. He will go into my new home and he'll be boxed up. And either Hulkbuster. If I get this, I'll pair him with Hulkbuster. If I don't get this,
Mhm.
Hulkbuster will go into my new home as well. So they'll be put in the crates until I move,
Well,
and I'll have
I,
something else.
you've been talking about this piece for months.
I know, I know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're, like you say, you're enabling yourself at this point.
Hmm.
Um, I don't have to push you. I think you've pretty much already decided that you want this piece.
I do.
And before it disappears or it's waitlisted everywhere, and then it's going to be yeah, it's going to be super difficult to try to find one.
Yeah,
If you got one located, and you're comfortable with the distributor, whoever it is, I don't know, man. I think I would pull the trigger. It sounds like you pretty much want it.
yeah. I think that this one is probably going to come home, so we'll figure it out.
I
We'll figure it
forget, Jimmy. What was the width of this one? Like,
out.
will this fit in your case next to the bust if that was what you decided to
No,
do? Oh,
no.
okay.
This will have to go into the new module case.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the new one. Gotcha.
So, and let me see here. Oh yeah, and this he is 60 centimeters in width, 45 centimeters in depth, and but he is
Yeah, about
90 centimeters.
24 wide. Okay.
Oh, it's right here. I'm all looking right here. It's all right here. Yeah. So, I mean, he's a big boy, and he'll definitely, command presence. He's going to look really good. Um, Man, if Quincy's didn't do the whole Avengers line, he would look great with Hulkbuster next to him.
I think so. I do.
I think that would look really good.
So is
Uh,
that the pants are mixed media too,
it is.
and
Mhm.
it's got rooted hair and glass eyes, and it's got the whole thing.
Yeah, rooted hair, glass eyes, and the whole
Yeah.
body is silicone.
I don't think anybody else is going to make one of these.
No. Yeah.
So it's kind of it's kind of a no-brainer if you like this piece.
Have you thought
Yeah.
about what you would do with the articulation, Jimmy, or would you just leave it just like that?
I would probably leave it just like this. I probably would never move it. If I did move it, it would be once, and that would be it.
Yeah.
And it would go right into the case. I mean, he's got chest hair. He's got even stubble, Alan. He's got the
Yeah.
grayish black hair, just like the actor did. Mixed media, glass eyes, rooted hair. I mean, it's got the whole 9 yards. That's why it's so expensive, is because all those features. But this is
Yeah, but
all,
it's all silicone.
yeah. So it's going to be extremely. I knew it'd be expensive. So Atticus was saying, so 36, 37. So this is. Um, Talk amongst yourself.
This is how it happens right here.
This is it. So that's exactly right, Noah. This is how it happens.
So Hulkbuster is exactly the same size.
Okay.
So I think they planned it.
No, I think you could get away with it.
Yeah, the question is that this is silicone, Alan. So I would like for it to be in a case, but I can't put Hulkbuster in a case.
Yeah. Here's the other option too, Jim. You could the Hulkbuster. You could put on a 2-inch riser,
Okay.
and that would give it the extra presence that it might need next to this one.
Yeah.
So if you get a black riser made, it would look like a black sub base,
Yeah.
and I think you could easily get away with it. That might be what I would do with it.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that
You're screwed. Just do it.
I think this one's coming home. So yeah, I may have to make a message tonight and pick this one up. But yeah, I really feel like it belongs in here, and I've always loved it, and I'm gonna need to figure it out. So we'll see how this works. Well, that was hard. All right. So yeah, that was
That
hard.
was easy.
Yeah, that was hard. It was easy. Yeah, there's just so many pieces that I really want right now, but I'm trying to go by every piece that I picked up in the last like 30 days have all been, very expensive pieces, like very expensive, but the quality on them is really high. They're either silicone or it's a bust or rooted hair or glass eye, something, it's just going to be over time. That's the look I'm going for is more realistic movie piece. That's what I really want right now. And that's what's driving me. So there hasn't been, a comic piece that I've seen recently that has like, you know what, I really want to get that right now. There just hasn't been. So Kinsey, you know what, you're right. And when you hang out with these guys, it's real easy. Like make it real easy. But
The next the next one in line is Noah. Man, that Wukong bust.
Noah,
Man, maybe if I sell a couple things, maybe, but I don't know.
That would look really good, right? Smack dab center behind you, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah, they would.
Theodore.
Yeah.
I pull the trigger five. This would be if I buy this, that means I pull the trigger 5 times this month. So, what are you saying, son?
Don't tell him.
No, I won't reveal it yet, but when I do
No.
get it, for you wear. But I have a source that has it. So, but yeah, well, Brian, you're in the mix, man. What are you talking about, man? You're in the mix. You're right there with it. But you know what? You're right because those 2 Final Fantasy pieces are much of that silicone. And look, I know on those 2 particular pieces, you're paying for that license. That's what you're paying for because those 2 1/4 scale statues are not worth that kind of money.
Nope.
I'm so sorry. In my opinion, they're not. If you're buying it, it's great for you, but it just wouldn't be for me.
Yeah, you really have to love those characters.
My goodness, you do because let's just say you really do love them. You're paying for an extra what, maybe $1,800 or more just for that license because that's how much it costs them to get. And if you notice, the other Final Fantasy piece was extremely expensive as well. So that's what you're paying for is that license, and that's kind of what it is. But
well, same with that the Nier Automata pieces too. They're just expensive, just for that license.
Those Final Fantasy pieces are amazing. Like, there's no doubt about that. They look fantastic.
Are insane, man. They look really good.
The portraits, the sculpts. I think the base could use some work for that much money. The bases better be amazing. So, but I think they could use a little bit of work. To me, but it's not a deal breaker as to where those pieces. Oh man, I'm not getting that. That's bad. I'm not getting that. But I think they could use some work. But I got Hulk on the mind, so we'll have to wait and see that one. We got too many pieces coming in, but this guy right here, he posted this picture today. Let me bring this up here real quick. Let me see here real quick. This was last night after I got everything set up and moved around and shuffled around and having to pull the module case boards up to run cables through it and then setting up the Alexa and then getting everything. I mean, literally an hour later, I got everything set up in here. But you know what? I'm very happy with this piece and how it came out. I was telling Noah before the show, you know, it would look amazing to have the clean and the battle damage, one on the left and one on the right next to him.
It's too bad
But
they couldn't have like a mirrored pose, you know?
Yeah.
that would even be better.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
That would be really good. But to me, there's, I think that would look good. The problem is that eventually somebody else will do another one in 1/3, and it'll probably be really good too, and it'll be something different. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what I
because
was.
the only other 1/3 wasn't it? Didn't PCS do one from like the Gamerverse? I think a 1/3. If I remember right, it was
Remember
kind
that.
of pricey though. It was like $2,000 almost.
You know what? I think I do remember something about that.
Yeah.
There's an unlicensed company doing one too that I thought was good. It just wasn't like mind blowing to me. So I didn't pick that one up. But the base adds, I think Josh was talking about it to me last night, and I gotta make sure I'm clear, is that the base on this one does add some height to it. So compared to another 1/3 scale statue. So be aware of that if you're gonna pair with another 1/3 or whatever. You're gonna have that, you know, to where it's a little bit taller. But there's nothing like this light up feature, man. It is fantastic in person. So looks great, and
That
he's
looks,
right
that
behind me.
looks, that looks really good together. I love how the light up feature reflects into his left side on the bottom of the armor. That
Mhm.
just looks killer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It looks just look really good, man. It's and putting everything in a module case, getting the lighting right. Alan, I was wanting more spotlights last night when I was getting this all set up. You know, like one right in the middle there between both of them, I think would look really good. I may have to be installing a few more. We'll see how this works. I'd like to do maybe one or two more. That'd be nice in the front. But looks great.
It does.
And I'd be happy with it. I mean, if you're thinking about pulling the trigger on the Mark 7, I think if you do, I think you'll be extremely happy. I came and looked at it this morning for about 30 minutes, just looking at it lit up. But I really love it. It's a really great piece. It really is. So Atticus, I'm thinking about getting this. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if you end up getting this, it does come in two boxes. It is very heavy. Make sure wherever you put it, it can support some weight. But it's a piece that you'll be extremely impressed with. I went with the battle damage version. There is a clean version as well. I'm pretty sure you know that. But this was a version that I had to have because of just how much I love Iron Man. So the spotlights are the ones that came with the Monji cases, and I have some other lighting I'm going to be using. Brian talked to me about that like last week, so I got to get those installed. But this is a just regular. I think they're bright white LEDs that come with the Monji case. So that's what's on there. Um, yeah, great piece. I'm just excited for more. And as you can tell, last night I couldn't wait anymore. It was great to open that bad boy up. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Yeah, great piece by Queen Studios. I can't wait to see more. Let me bring this up here real quick.
I
Oh
will say,
yeah.
Jamie, I wasn't 100% sure about that one when you were considering it, but now that you
Okay.
have it in hand, I'm like, yeah, it's perfect. It definitely fits. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, you know, I don't know if I should buy this one. Like, I don't know if this one should be the one that comes home. But at first, I was like, I didn't like it, and then second, the more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. You
Mhm.
know, and it had to be battle damage version. It just did because of just of all the all the weathering they have on the armor, and I looked at
Mhm.
all that last night before I set him back onto the because I had to take it apart and put it
Oh,
back on there. I looked at it over very closely. I think the weakest point was the arc reactor, and some of the base could have been better.
mhm.
But I don't think anybody's buying the statue for an arc reactor or some rocks on a base. They're buying it for the Iron Man statue. So Let's see. Oh, it took a long time, Theodore. It took a long, long time, man. A lot of people are still waiting for theirs, and this just took forever, man. So be patient. I know Brian does them one at a time, and when you get them in, you'll know where your money went because they're very high quality. And these are all reinforced too because of all the weight that's going into them. I mean, if you think about it, Schwarzenegger and two more one thirds are going up on that top shelf up there. So on the opposite side of him. So it's going to take some weight. And Alan, right where the Iron Man helmet ends, there's literally about maybe a 2-inch gap there, but that's it. Like I couldn't really fit anything else that's got a huge base. I
Okay.
guess I could, but it would interfere with Terminator basically.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd have to be very careful on how I line those up. Now, there's still a lot of room there, man. You know, we get those in, you shuffle them, you move them around, whatever. But let me tell you, Alan, last night I had to take everything and shuffle it to the opposite side. But guess what? It was super simple because I took your advice. They
Okay.
were all on the velvet side pads. And they literally just slid to the other side. I didn't have to, yank it or drag it across. It really went
Yeah.
over smooth. And mind you, this piece is heavy.
Yeah.
So I took it with one hand, just slid it all the way across. So
Oh,
it was
that's
great.
awesome. Yeah. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
it
worked.
was good. Now I was careful with RDJ. So, but I grabbed a hold of him and was shimming him across, just so I can get him across there. So, but yeah, I got him ready to go. But Freddie, how you doing, man?
Pretty.
What's up,
Hey,
fellas?
Freddie.
What's up?
Thank you, Atticus. I appreciate it, man. Freddie was on with us last night too, and
Oh, glad you made it.
Thank you.
taking an order soon, but I'm taking a year to get them in. Thanks for understanding to order some. Oh yeah, I mean they do take a look. Just know this: when you order through them, they do take a while. Talk to Brian about it. Some people have been waiting a couple of years for them, so be aware it takes a while for these because there's a lot of orders. They have to be manufactured, so be aware of that. What I did was I got some industrial shelves and set them there until I got my Maji cases in. Then I disassemble those and put them in my garage and use them for that. That's what I did with it. But yeah, but if you're patient with that, you'll have a great product when you get yours in. I know it's a lot of money, but you'll be very happy when they come in. They really add a lot of. It has that museum feel, depending on how you look. Look at Freddie, like he has a bright white on his, and it looks just as good. So I know you'll be happy with that. These are the things that I really love, and Primon is teasing the Harley Who Laughs on the factory. Shall be getting ready to be shipped out pretty soon. The paint job looks fantastic on this. This is one thing Prime One does not miss on is paint. It looks great. It looks great. Noah, are you gonna get this one? I'm wondering.
Yeah, man. I canceled this a little while back,
Oh,
just
you
because
did?
just because of space reasons. I just wasn't sure if I was going to have room for it, but you know how it is.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
everything starts shipping. You see the factory photos, the in hand, and I'm like, man, maybe I should change my mind and pick this up anyway, and just figure it out. But yeah,
Well,
it
you know
looks
what?
great, man. It looks amazing.
I might have to take a trip to Lane's house and and see this in person because I know he's gonna get this. So, but yeah, this looks fantastic. I mean, anybody getting this is going to be very, very happy. I think it looks
Mhm.
great. I really do. Alan, you're getting two of these. One with each side of the room.
Man, I got to tell you, I love this piece.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't. Right now, I don't collect comic pieces. I'm
Right.
going more towards movie pieces. If I were doing comic pieces, this would definitely be coming home. I think this is the best Harley as far as a comic Harley
Right.
for me ever. Especially with all those portraits. Yeah, some of them have the more gruesome, Batman Who Laughs kind of look to them, but
Yeah.
they also have some really super attractive portraits to go with this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I just love the hell out of this piece. I think it's the best Harley ever.
I agree. I do. I really love it. Freddie, seeing this painted and ready to go on the assembly line, do you like it, or what do you think about this one?
I love it. I thought Marcos was getting this. No?
I don't know if he is or not.
Well, he ordered it too, but I think he might have done the same as me. I think he might have canceled it
Oh,
off.
okay.
I can't remember though. We'll have to ask him.
Okay. Yeah, I love this piece. I too, like Alan, I'm not doing comic pieces per se, though I have a dark side coming in, but it has multiple portraits, and I'm gonna be doing a movie
Yeah.
one, so I don't have comics. I'm trying to stay away from the comic stuff
Same.
a little bit. I'll make an exception because I'm gonna get a Superman to pair up at some point, but overall though, I really do. I love this Harley. I love that it comes with 4 scopes, if I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
yeah, and I love the mass portraits. I love the chains. I love Harley when she comes with her hyenas. I think that's
Yeah.
beautiful, and the chains add to it. I think it's amazing. I could actually see this in Gotham Cenobites collection.
100%.
he,
Yep.
he has that Meadows vibe. But yeah, I think it's incredible, man, and I can't wait to see that live unboxing that Lane said he's gonna do here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So Battlecat was saying, Alan, give it pivot towards a piece. This would actually.
Well, here's the problem. It's Marvel. I don't really do Marvel stuff.
Okay.
I do movie DC pieces.
Okay.
The only Marvel movie piece that I should have jumped in, I had the opportunity, but I didn't, was the RDJ bust that Jimmy has.
Oh, that's right.
I regret that too.
I had the opportunity, but I was skeptical, and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And we could have got in for that low price.
Yes.
I know. I didn't want to say that, but you said it.
Oh man.
The wound is. You're just twisting the knife there, Jimmy. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
That's one of 2 big at some point in our collecting journey, we all have those 1 or 2 regrets.
Yep.
That is one of them. I wake up with nightmares at night sometimes. It just pop out of sleep. I'm like, oh, RDJ bust. Oh, and I cry. I gotta go back to sleep.
I mean, we've all made mistakes in collecting. I think. But I think that I was very fortunate to sell literally 90% of my collection before COVID, and got top dollar for all the pieces that I had. Then I turned around and rebuilt into Iron Man. I sold those into the movie pieces that I have now. And I did take some wounds. I did, but I don't think I would have changed it. I mean, I love the pieces that I had, and I had them for a while, but I got all my money for them and more on some. So it was great to do that and then move on to the next piece. I just thought that was it was definitely a learning experience in some of those things, but I wouldn't have changed it because I got to see a lot of great statues. So I really did. Even some that were fan art that still sold for a lot of money. So, but yeah, I mean, great piece. Great piece. Let me see here. I'll bring this up here real quick. And I was going to ask the panel too. Do you have a piece that you are consider selling to make room for new pieces right now? Because I was looking at my collection, right? And I don't have anything that I'm selling right now. And I got more new pieces coming in, but I didn't know if you guys had something on the chopping block to make room for a piece that still is in your card, still one that you're wanting that you have not ordered yet. Another one you're going to sell. Alan, weren't you selling Ghost Rider? I thought a while back. Did you sell that one?
Oh, the Ghost Rider on horse?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still sitting here. The problem is I have people that are interested in the piece, but as soon as I tell them what the shipping is on those 2 huge boxes,
I mean, that's the problem.
They don't want to spend the money for the shipping, so.
Well, I mean, some of these pieces, like, I mean, even when you're online, you're buying, you're shopping, you're buying, and you get to your checkout, and then you realize shipping's an extra X amount of dollars. Like, oh man, I wasn't expecting that. But veteran collectors know, we know that when you're buying a piece, you have to factor into what you're going to pay for shipping. because it's not going to be cheap. No, by any means whatsoever. It's not going to be cheap. So I think the last few statues I had, I did a payment plan and then I sold them. The last one I sold was XM Hulkbuster, tears right here coming down. But it went to a great collector, man. He is a great dude. So I know he's going to get it all taken care of and get it set up with the right pieces here. Noah, anything that you're selling to make room for others?
Yeah, it's funny. I had somebody message me about White Knight tonight, so
Oh, really?
I would consider getting rid of that. Not for any particular reason, but it's kind of nice to open up a spot once in a while just to kind of see what may come in the future, to fill that space. So, and then probably I've always considered selling the original Guts Berserker armor quarter scale, and then maybe the Unleashed version. I really like that one a lot too, but I'm trying to kind of diversify my collection a little bit now. I had pretty much just Batman and Berserk, and that was it. So I'm trying to kind of fill it with different things and put a little more color in here too. Like the PCS Turtles, I really like those a lot, so that'd be kind of nice to throw in. The Godzilla -1 Blu-ray or 4K finally kind of came out, so I picked that up and watched that again, and so that Prime One piece is kind of calling my name too. So that's probably something I would do with those funds if I were to sell a couple pieces. Would maybe go for that. So
yeah, I mean, those pieces are amazing, but the way I see it is sometimes you have to think of it as like you've had this art for a while. Now you're just moving them out and bringing new pieces in. You're moving them out, bringing new ones in because you want to have new things to look at all the time. And that's the way I see it. And somebody had messaged me one time like, man, you sold your Iron Man. I can't remember which one it was, but he had said, man, I bought this one because I thought you really liked it, and I liked it too. I said, "When don't go by the way I do things, because I buy things, and next week, who knows? March 7 could be sold. I have no idea.
What are RDJ plus?
No, that's
got first dibs.
That's not going. But everything else, I mean, anything could be sold. So because I always make room for newer pieces just in case. But I was looking at things today. I was like, maybe I can sell one to pay for Hulk, but I do not want to sell any of the ones I've got right now. Like I just don't. So we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. Freddie, you got anything on the chopping block to make room for others? And I know you do, but I don't know which ones.
I have a few. So I do some of my best thinking on my man throne and in the shower. It had hit me a couple nights ago. Because I was thinking about my collection, and I did put her up for sale, and I took her off for a bit. Some of you guys know why, but I took her off for a bit, which is the Justice League Wonder Woman behind me. I'll put her back up for sale probably eventually in another month or two. Aside from her, yes, if anybody wants, reach out to me. But aside from her, I was going through pieces that I had that I didn't put up yet. Aside from Alita, she's not going anywhere because I haven't unboxed that yet, and I still want her. I was like, wait, I actually do have a piece. I have the 1/6 Catwoman on bike, Dark Knight.
Okay.
And I said to myself, what would Alan do? And he already told me what I should do.
I already told you.
I know, we had a conversation, right? Because if you see behind Alan right now, you see that 1/3 Catwoman on bike. For everybody who don't know, that's the one I'm talking about. He has the 1/3 behind him. I have the 1/6. But the reason why I didn't get the 1/3 is because I'm afraid of having a crate in my house, which that crate, I think, was it larger than the T2 bust? Or as big?
It's as big.
Yeah. And what would Alan do?
And then just to let you know, Freddie, that box, the crate alone is like 60 pounds.
Oh my gosh. See? And that's what I'm talking about. So I just started really getting into the whole statue stuff. And when that 1/6, when they announced it, that that Queen Studios 1/3. I love the concept, as I can see behind. It's a beautiful concept, right? And I was going to order it. I had everything ready. I was like, oh, I'm ready. You know, here's the money and all this stuff down positive. I was about to do it, and then I saw. I was like, you know what? I'll wait for a while so I could see the production video. I saw the production video,
Yeah.
and when they were unboxing it, Queen Studios in their office, I'll never forget it. I saw a crate, and I was like, wait, what is that? I was like, that's what it's coming out of? I see it. What's up, Emmanuel? I saw the
Emmanuel.
crate, and I said, hold up. I said, there's no way. Then they took it out, then they unboxed it, and then they wheeled that 1/3 bike across the floor. And I said to myself, no way. I was like, I can't do a crate in my house. Because again, I'm just really starting to collect 1/3 statues and stuff. I'm not trying to go all super big. My wheelhouse is 1/6, 1/4. And I seen it. I was like, nope. So then I went to the 1/6 and I said, hey, I'm going to order the 1/6. I do want that. But now as I'm, you know, my collection like Jimmy's is changing and, you know, knows all of us and, you know, things come in and out and then we realize what we want to do. I think I might sell that piece. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna sell that one as well. So that one and Wonder Woman. I'm gonna sell the 1/6. And I think that's it because I do want the Horizon pieces, the Forbidden West, Zero Dawn, the Stalker, Striker, Stalker, Striker, the two Aloys. I really want those pieces. And the Dio hasn't been revealed yet. Prime 1, the full reveal. Still waiting for that. So yeah.
This spring, when they have the next showcase, they will.
I'm sad to see Wonder Woman go, man. I'm sad to see it go, but I might.
Okay. Well, here, Freddie, if you're interested in those, GWR was asking Alan, do you store all your boxes?
I do keep them here. Half of them are in the garage against one wall, and the other half are filling up my third bedroom.
I mean, hey.
And can I stop in real quick? I know I'm hijacking the show because I just came in. I apologize.
No, go for it.
but you see, Alan, I wish I could do that, but like I said, which is why I'm scared for the Terminator bust. I have it coming in, and I know you're asking, like, what is this? I'm trying to clear the path in my garage because my wife has told me, Freddie, yes, that's your garage. Do whatever you want, however you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's our garage. But she's like, I'm parking my car in there. I don't care what you do. I have a whole side full of boxes and junk and tools and everything like that. I'm trying to clear it out. So when that Terminator bus comes in, I can that's why I can't do such big boxes. And that's the problem, you know, and I have 5 bedrooms. So they're all taken up. I have no space.
Freddie, if you sell those pieces, are you considering, if you do sell those pieces, and I think you were talking about maybe selling some of your 6 scale stuff too, and plus you got a bunch of Funkos.
Oh, you know when I talked about regret and collecting journey. One is the RDJ bust. The second one is amassing over 200 Funkos.
Okay.
Because that's how. Yeah, so I've been trying to shed that. So,
what would you consider if you could find one? Getting the 1/3 Catwoman on Batpod.
I still, yeah. That's my goal. That's one of my goals. But I want to get those Horizon pieces first. Yeah, that is my goal. And I don't think it'll be too hard to get and find that Catwoman. I'm sure somebody will have it somewhere. I'll find it, even if I have to pry it from you.
So Emmanuel was saying, that I have the T800 battle damage Queen Studios bus coming. Is it a dream piece? Did you see the virtual devil video where he got a chrome? And what do you think I should do it? I haven't seen that, and no, don't do that.
No.
If you chrome that, I mean, I would not do that to that piece. But I'd have to see that. I'll be honest with you, but yeah, if you end up getting a piece like that, I would keep it as is. You know.
Yeah. So Emmanuel, I didn't watch it, but I know which one you're talking about. What I did see though, I don't know if Emmanuel, if you're getting the Terminator bus, the T2 bus coming in, but what I did see, I don't know if it was Virtual Devil or if it was another collector, and I think you guys may have seen it. That person who had the T800 battle damage, Queen Studios bust. Yeah. When they got the T2, they took the T2 bust and put it on top of that stand for the T800 battle damage bus because of I guess the person said they didn't like how busy the T2 bust was with the base.
Okay.
So they took it off that and then put it on the battle damage one because that base is more simple.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and they kind of did like a swap-a-roo. I was like, that actually looks pretty good. So
Oh, it did, huh? That's weird.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If I find it, I'll share it on our group.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll for yeah, but
to be honest, I would keep it the way it is only because what I'm purchasing, that's what I really love, and I'm excited to get that piece in. Don't worry, we won't have an unboxing, but we will have a reveal. I'll get it unboxed. I'll save the portrait for last. We'll get it onto. I have a lift in here now, so we're gonna get the lift over here, and we'll put it on there. We'll make it look real nice, and we'll show it to everybody, and then we'll put it in the case. So
Yeah.
so you're gonna put it together already, Jimmy, and then do it.
I'm only gonna put together like the real heavy parts, and what I mean by that is I'm gonna take the base and probably the torso and put it
Okay.
on the lift, and then I'll do everything else, so that way everybody can see those things. But nobody wants to see me in here bring that thing into here and struggle to get down to the card here. Maybe Alan. Alan's the one like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's see. That'd be great.
Oh, I enjoy watching that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, sir. Yeah, but yeah, that's one piece that I'm looking forward to, and it has shipped, so it's on the way. Alan will probably get his first.
Mhm.
If I get mine first, I'll let you
Oh,
know.
there's going to be hell to pay. I'll be driving out to LA.
He's driving out there. He's gonna make sure of that. But yeah, this is. I was scrolling through Facebook today, and I saw this piece come up, and I haven't heard of this company, but look how amazing and massive this is. This is a Dragon Ball Z bust here. Looks like Super Broly, but take a look at this. Watch this. This is huge. I mean, this is really big. That base looks amazing, but look at the center in here. There's a looks like they got a. This is life size, of course, and I think this is like a. I don't know what
Quarter
size.
scale,
Maybe quarter scale or third scale. Because this piece is just enormous. But you can kind of get a good idea what this looks like. But take a look at this.
It looked like Thanos size.
Take a look at that. It's got like a little baby Dragon Ball Z dude in here. And, wow. Is it just me or the unlicensed pieces are done better by these companies? But what a fantastic statue. If you're a fan.
Oh, Cypher's getting this.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Okay.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Congrats,
Wow.
nice.
Okay. Cypher, I'm going to need a video of that.
Hey, Cypher's a true fan.
Yeah.
Not unlike some people on our show. I ain't gonna mention names.
Hey, calm down.
No, Marcos, man.
That's right, man. But, yeah,
I know
this
he
is
loved Broly.
Cypher, how much was this? Those in the chat, I really want to know. But yeah, this is a great piece. Congratulations, Cypher, man. If you want to do a review for us, let us know. Would love to do that. This is an incredible statue, but hands down, probably one of the best TPCs I've seen. There's a few other. You know what? I take it back. Lastly, probably does the best ones, but this one is no joke. So, congrats.
Wow.
What? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, man, those unlicensed pieces, they're a lot cheaper.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Wow, 1,200 ship. That's like amazing.
And you know
Well,
what I saw?
yeah.
I saw a piece today.
Mhm.
That I was just investigating on YouTube, and it's I think it's Infinity Studio life-size Mira bust. And I got to tell you, I looked at that and I'm like, holy, how did I not get that? I mean,
Really?
she's beautiful. And it's a
Mhm.
water, what do you call it? Like a clear resin water effect, kind of
Okay.
swirling around underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that her outfit is painted and the silicone and the hair, I'm like, damn. I was blown away when I saw that. It was just a beautiful piece. No, regardless
getting
of what you
that?
think. of the actress. I mean, the actress might be you might not want a representation of that, but the piece is beautiful.
Did you get that one or what?
I was seriously looking at it. Quiet, Theodore.
Check out what I showed you. I'm not sure what you showed me, but yeah, I mean, hey, hmm.
Oh, I guess Cypher has that one.
Oh, he does. Oh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. And you know what, Cypher, we need to do a room tour with you, man. So let's do a room tour because it's not like you got some great pieces, but I really want to see that new Dragon Ball Z statue when you get it in. That bust looked amazing. So someone posted this week, and it's good. This is a really amazing, Punisher statue. When I saw this, I was like, man, how good is this? This is a great representation of the character. But look at this portrait.
That's
Is
cool.
this licensed or unlicensed?
This is a unlicensed, and I just lost it. What happened?
Okay.
Yeah, this is a light. You know what? Let me find that.
Where'd it go?
I know where it went. Let me find it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
So it looks like a custom.
It is.
Yeah.
But I mean, my goodness. I mean, it's
What scale is it?
1/4 scale.
Oh, okay. If it was third scale, it might be giving another company a run for its money.
I agree. No, where did you go, guy? Let's see. You know what? Let's do this.
Anybody here into Punisher?
I love Punisher, but I'm not doing comic pieces. But if I was, that would be one that would be coming home for sure.
So what do you think is better, this or the PCS?
I had to say this one for sure.
Yeah,
you know what?
Yeah, I agree.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it's not even close, but it's not even close.
Like I said, if that was third scale, that'd kind of be a no contest.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it. I mean, the PCS is a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
But this one, whoever did this, they love that character.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, you know what? Now this is like not coming up for me. Wow, it's not fun. So uncool.
The portraits looked really good.
Yeah, it really did. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else here.
Yeah, if I did a Punisher, I'd always do one with the his mask on, painted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't do clean. I'd have to do the painted one.
I mean,
which is pretty good on that piece.
You know, Frank Castle, like, there were great representation of him. Alan's right. Like, the guy that built that just really loves the character, and that's frustrating me that I can't find it. Let's see.
Speaking of, I'm excited to see the show coming back, Daredevil, and they have the actor who played Punisher before coming back as well. And I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, that does look pretty good.
There we go. So, yeah.
Wow.
This is
That looks good.
wow. This looks fantastic, man. I don't know. This is probably one of the best representations of this stuff I've seen, in a long, long time. What a great statue. Look at that portrait, man. It looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, God. Yeah. Alan, you're right. This guy loves this character. He does. Look at this.
Oh, it has to be. hand grenades. I love it.
Look at these two pistols behind him like that. Man.
That's how you do it. Yeah, show me the weapons. There we go.
And then it looks like there's a spread of rifles coming up out of the base.
Yeah, it's looking like the Prime 1 Grim Knight.
Yeah, kind of like that behind it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. The rifles, pinned like that into the base,
Mhm.
and the rounds, the grenades on the floor. The symbol is here, of course, but it is kind of blended in with the brick.
Mhm.
Yeah, which I like. It's not as in your face.
You know what else I love too is like notice the Punisher symbol on his shirt. It's kind of like weathered and faded and like yellowed
Yeah.
out. Man, I love
Mhm.
that. I really
Mhm.
do. What a great statue! If anybody gets that, please let me know. I would love to see it.
I'm telling you, if this was third scale, or yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I may have to send a few messages out and see what's up with that piece because I really like it a lot. Well, that's all I really had for this week. I want to thank this weekend. We had 50 subscribers in 2 days. Welcome to Godlike Statues. If you're new here, we do live unboxings and statue review. Um, thank you very much for supporting us. We'll have some more announcements coming up this week. There's no live unboxings this week, but we'll do statue talk on Friday. Look for some updates, most likely Wednesday. And also, we will have special guests coming very soon, and I'll make that announcement once I have everything locked in. I'll see you in the chat, and until then, stay godlike, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
These guys.